How have you found the, I guess, truncated nature of the season? I mean, it's essentially playing 22 games in 14 weeks. It's a lot of basketball.
Yeah, there's a lot of basketball, but I think it's good. You can't dwell on any one game for too long because you're right in playing the next one. So I think that makes it exciting, but it's definitely a lot of basketball.
What have you learnt in the last couple of weeks? I mean, obviously a disappointing game against Melbourne. Was it a case of just having to refresh yourself now and going ahead?
Yeah, I think that was the biggest thing. I think we just needed a little time just off to get our minds right, and then going forward, I think we just need to come together a little more as a team, and I think we've been doing that. And all the guys I know are super excited for this last month. So it should be exciting.
Having your little friend Jack back in the team must be a hell of a help too.
Oh, it's a very big help, and I think that's exciting to obviously get him back. And I mean, it's only been a couple games with him back, but we're looking forward to getting him back on the same page and just everyone on the same page. So.
Tell me about your minors experience this year. How have you found being a part of, I guess, Ballarat and the Ballarat community?
It's been great so far. Everyone's been super friendly and super helpful, and it's been super accommodating, and it's cool just to see the same faces you see out in the community come and support you when you have those home games. So I think that's just great.
Mm-hmm. And Ed, have you had any discussions about possibly coming back? I mean, where are you at in, because you've been very popular with a lot of fans.
No, I mean, they've had some discussions, and it's a place I would love to come back, and we'll see how the end of the season finishes up and kind of go from there.
Yep, no worries at all. Let's talk about this weekend's games then. Mount Gambier and Launceston. You beat Launceston earlier, but Mount Gambier is a tough team. I mean, there's going to be a really, really big weekend for you.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely a big weekend, and that first game is no walk in the park either. So we just got to go on Saturday, be really focused up, and try to get that one done. And then obviously Sunday against Mount Gambier is a huge one, but I think we just got to lock in, pay attention to the scout, and have a great week of practice, and I think we'll be okay.
You got Launceston last time, though. What did you learn from that game when you beat them?
Yeah, we were down quite a bit in the fourth quarter and really rallied together and came back to get the win. So I think if we can just stick together for a whole fourth quarter or 4 quarters, I think we'll be okay. So.
Do you think that's been something? I mean, the Miners have been traditionally starting very well, finishing quite well, having those flat patches in the middle. Is it more consistency is what you're looking for now?
Yeah, I think we'll have stretches where we play really well and stretches where all of a sudden we don't play very well. So if I think we can limit those stretches where we're playing bad and kind of play more consistently for 4 straight quarters, I think we'll have a great chance going into this last month. So.
Tremendous. Refreshed, ready to go for a big last month of the season?
Yeah, definitely. The break was, I think, good for us, and a couple of big games this weekend, so it'll be good to get back out there.
Yep. Your thoughts? I mean, there's a bit of history with Mount Gambier. I think Isabella Brancatisano's there, and Tina's been there as well. I don't know if she's been playing in recent weeks. I mean, there's a little bit of Miners connections there.
Yeah, definitely. They're obviously a really good team, and it'll be a really good challenge for us. But I think if we can put 4 quarters together, which we haven't really been able to do this season, then we can really take it up to them.
There's been signs though. The last. I think you won 2 of the last 3, and you were in that to half time in that other one that you lost. So you've really picked it up again, haven't you? In the last the last month or so.
Yeah, we've definitely shown massive improvement, which is exciting, and I guess the season hasn't really gone how we've wanted it to go. But the fact that we've shown improvement and we've kind of stuck with teams and challenge them. Now hopefully we can get some wins on the board. What
have you learned this year? I mean, it must have been a difficult year coming from Bendigo and obviously coming home. What have you learned?
I think it's actually been really good for me. I'm trying to help the young ones as much as I can, and leadership, and just be aggressive every time I'm out there, and just kind of create for others. And yeah, I mean, for me, I look at it like it's a really big opportunity to progress my game and kind of help give back to Ballarat, who has given so much to me.
You've had some big games, you've had some less big games, I'd say. But is that a difficult thing to do, to focus on your own game when you know you're trying to help out the younger ones as well?
No, I wouldn't say so. Mm-hmm. I just try and be aggressive, and if I can create for others or create for myself, then I try to. But every game's different because people defend you differently every game, and obviously people try and shut me down, which they've obviously done pretty well sometimes. But yeah, it's been really good for me, and I'm really grateful to be back here.
You played Launceston once already. What did you learn from that game, and what can you take into this week's game?
I think honestly we could have got that game, and I think this week we can definitely get that game. So yeah, we've obviously got got to watch the film back, and I think it's definitely a game
What
that's
do you need to
winnable.
do differently then? What cost you last time? What do you need to do differently to get the win this time?
I think we let up on Scout a little bit towards the end of the last quarter in the Launceston game, and if we can consistently play 4 quarters of good defence, then we'll be okay.
Awesome, no worries at all. And then Mount Gambier, obviously they're going to be a tough opponent on Sunday, but I guess a good opportunity to see how you go against the best.
Yeah, definitely. They're flying at the moment, but a really good challenge for us.
Awesome.